I've been, but
It
bro, you already know. For me, like I've been accepted. Like I'm good with that. I'll accept that.
is. All right. So as we talk about the fantasy playoffs, let's get into the real thing right now. So let's go get to the NFL playoffs, get the matchups for the week. First off, let's start Rams Packers. I don't know about you guys, but they're gonna need Jared Goff 100%. Like that hand, how he was looking last week or Saturday. The ball kind of every time he threw it, it was pretty much 50-50 whether it was gonna get there or not. And I think they're gonna need a healthy 100%, well, 150% Jared Goff. And the thing that excites me the most is Jalen Ramsey versus Devante Adams. Devante Adams, probably you could argue he's the best route runner in the league. Jalen Ramsey, I don't think there's a question he's the best corner in the league right now. So that's going to be a really good matchup. And how do you guys think the outcome's going to be? I think the Packers are going to win, but definitely going to be an interesting matchup we got. DJ.
Um, Off the rip, I'm just gonna take the Packers, but it's gonna be a good game. Um, I, Jared Goff's hand has to be good, yes, but they're not gonna out offense the Packers. Like they're gonna have to run the ball and slow that thing down. Let Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald has got to be a force. You know, like he's gonna have to make. He's gonna have to make plays, and Jalen Ramsey's gonna have to lock him down. Like it's gonna take their best performance to beat their like 80% performance. You know what I'm saying? Because
And one thing you mentioned, Aaron Donald, is he playing? I know did he come back in the game Saturday? I don't remember him after he hurt his ribs or whatever. I don't remember if he came back in the game or not. Does he know if he's coming back? Hopefully he is. But sorry to cut you guys off.
Nah, you're good. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I'm gonna take the Packers though.
Okay, Jamel, who you got?
I got the Packers. Like you just gotta trust in Aaron Rodgers, honestly. Just the skill set. Like I do like the Rams and what they do bring, but like you said, if Jared Goff's hand is not healthy, that squad isn't going to do good. Like I had finally accepted that Jared Goff is a good quarterback. He is an amazing, but you can see the skill set and what he could do. But when he's not healthy, that team will struggle. Because I feel like if they face any other squad during that playoffs that wasn't the Seahawks, I feel like they would have lost.
Right.
Well, I guess I'm the only one that ain't answered. So I'm just gonna say in Aaron Rodgers we trust. Uh
Sir.
I can't see him going out like that, especially against Jared Goff and the Rams. I mean, there's only so much defense can do with these rule changes, and these quarterbacks are looking like superheroes out here throwing passes like Magic Johnson. Um, I really think I really don't think the Rams are going to have um, enough offense to keep up with Aaron Rodgers. Like you said, they're going to really have to slow it down, run the ball well, and really just keep the ball away from Aaron Rodgers in order to have a chance. So, I I mean, it might be close, but I really think the Packers are going to be able to pull through and win this.
Right. And just to piggyback off of pretty much all you guys said, I say Jared Goff like has to be healthy just because of what we're saying. Like they already don't have the offense enough. So if they can slow down their run game, they're gonna need, or the Packers, if they slow down the Rams running game, if Jared Goff can't make those third down plays and keep those drives going, they're really not gonna have a chance. But we'll see. Looks like we're all consensus that we got the Packers. So next one, we got next NFC game, we got the old heads. We got Bucks versus Saints. We got potentially could be the last Brady versus Breeze matchup. Uh, the Bucks weapons are heating up right now. AB's finally starting to come along. Chris Godwin's there. Mike Evans, and it seems like the past few games, Mike Evans has just been there. And that's scary to their point, because Mike Evans is going to be Mike Evans eventually. So I think this is going to be a really interesting game. I can't call it. Saints got in that ass both times, but I think the Bucks are better now. So we'll see. I really I really can't call it. I don't know. I don't know where to go. What are you guys thinking here?
I'll take this one. Like we said before, like Aaron, like Tom Brady, his record show you can't go against him at all. It just you look at Tom Brady, you can see the difference in the playoffs. Like you can see the level starting to pick up. Like you said, Mike Evans is starting to show up. Antonio Brown is starting to show up. You got Goodwin. You see a healthy Gronk starting to pick up. That defense is really starting to attack because they can put their ears back and attack because Tom Brady's constantly scoring, constantly making points. If it's not a touchdown, it's a field goal. Like every possession, he makes it count.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to beat a team 3 times. That's the only thing.
Right.
Like, it's so difficult to beat a team 3 times in one year. Um, and the Bucks is really starting to heat up right now. So I don't know. And I really hope it's the last Breeze Brady matchup. Breeze is done. Like, I
That
hope
arm is over.
the arm, the legs, bro, it ain't
Came
there
back.
no more.
He came
Like,
back. He came back from those rib injuries, throwing them Uncle Rico passes. Like they say, like he barely
yeah.
he getting everything. Balls out 15 yards. Like
Yeah, bro. So I hope it's the last matchup for real. But
I was about to say that from the jump.
yeah, I hope it's the last
But
one.
yeah, like and like you said, like it's hard to beat a team 3 times, especially when the first times you smack them the way you did twice. Like that makes it difficult because really, especially the second time, if I remember, the game was kind of out of hand before
38-3.
so you're
That
gonna
second game was 38-3.
yeah, exactly. The game was pretty much over before it even started. So you get that game. I forget what the first game was, but I think that was a blowout too. So
Yeah, they got the asses handed to them 2 times.
right. So it's good. Like it's hard to get a win the third time, especially after busting somebody's ass twice like that. Bucks are gonna
So
be. Come to think about it, I think I'm roll with the Bucks here. What you got, Rick?
so my mind, I don't know which one to say in the Bucks, but I think it's my mind. My
But
mind
my
saying the Bucks.
Is that off limits? Like,
Yeah,
is that a taboo to sing that song?
it's a little taboo
Right? Can't
now.
be saying that anymore.
Hey,
I had to cut myself off real quick.
If you're okay with underage
any
women,
R.
then you
Kelly
go
and
ahead.
Aaliyah song, I'd be like, man, how yo, they was really talking about each other.
Like, bro, if we're gonna be honest, I don't even know that would never fly today. Everybody be like, hold fast, bro, hold fast.
I don't.
Yeah.
Before we go too far down, I don't blame R. Kelly for Aaliyah. I blame the parents. I blame the parents.
I get okay. At first,
I
I was
get
about
what
to
you're
like,
saying.
I was about to call. I was like, yo, you bugging, but then we already know he was a monster. Everybody knew he was a monster
Yeah,
back
I
then.
get what you're
The
saying, but
parents
nah,
is
still, bro.
even worse. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Hey,
Still.
the parents are the worst in this.
at that
R.
point
Kelly was
though,
wrong.
yeah.
I'm not
At
saying he
that
wasn't
point,
right.
at that point though, I don't think we knew he was a monster yet. I think
I,
that was. I
the
think
public, I feel like
things
the
like, oh, this
public
nigga
didn't
might be
know
a
he was a monster.
monster.
I think
I
the
mean,
public did, but I think the music industry knew he was a
I'll give
monster.
you that. I'll give you that.
I
I'll
mean,
give you that.
he was married to her, so I blame the parents. Anyway, before we go down
Right,
the
right.
rabbit hole with that, I got an interesting take on this. I'm looking at Sean Payton and Bruce Arians. And Bruce Arians, to have the GOAT, has looked pretty pedestrian at times with his play calling and how he has this team ready. Are they hot right now? I usually always pick the hot team. But I think there's a chance that in this chess match, Sean Payton might win this. I think he might devise the right scheme, the right plan. Because I mean, he stifled the Buccaneers the first 2 times. Now, granted, they didn't have Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown looks great. Like I said, they're riding that momentum right now. But I think there's a good chance that the Saints can still pull out this win with the right game plan because they
For
have
sure.
all the weapons, especially with Alvin Kamara. What he had I forget what his all-purpose yards were, but it was something that hasn't been done before.
Yeah, he was
So
he was he was balling this year.
I mean, they can keep that team off the field with their run styles, and I think they also might use Taysom Hill in their game plan in a way that can frustrate the Buccaneers. So I think my mind's saying the Bucks, but I think my heart's saying the Saints. So I'm gonna rock with them.
Yeah.
One thing though, I would say, even though the Saints did bust them, we forget that Tampa team was brand new when they faced each other, and we're dealing with COVID. Like for them to finally start gelling at the right time, like I'll take those losses if I'm the Bucks. I'll be like, that ain't the same team. Like Tom
especially
Brady,
the
new
first one because that
system
was
and all
game one.
that. Yeah, and even game two, like if we're gonna compare those squads to what they are now, like think about what Aaron said about Mike Evans. Like he's showing up. Like we always knew you could be a beast, but like now he got the quarterback to say, "No, I'm gonna just throw it up to you every time." And Drew Brees' arm, we all know it's done. It's done. I'm a fan. I've been a fan since San Diego. He's done.
Right. So yeah, so they played twice. The second game was week 9. The first game was week 1. So yeah, so it's definitely two for on both sides, two totally different teams from week 9 and now, right? So it's gonna be a good matchup. It's gonna be a good matchup. The Saints been in the conference championship 2 times in a row, maybe 3, I think 2. So they've been right at the doorstep for the Super Bowl, and something happened each time. So I know they're hungry. Uh, we'll see. I said the Bucks. Rick made a good case. I want to say the Saints, but I can't do that. I'm gonna stick with the Bucks right now. Next game, got 2 quarterbacks got their first playoff win last Sunday. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. So we're going Ravens Bills here. Do we think this is going to be a game of which quarterback plays better, or a defensive game, or just all around just total matchup here? Jamel's smirking, so I'm gonna let this man go first.
Well,
Nah,
I'm
go ahead,
oh,
Rick.
you go no, go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna say, like, it hurts me, man. Like, for my DMV squad, Ravens has always been my squad. You know, when I couldn't watch the Cowboys team. But everything I have seen, the Bills are the squad, bro. Like, they are the squad. They defense, their offense, their special teams, like everything's clicking. And Josh Allen, he's good. Like, I might have to admit, I was wrong with him. I thought he was gonna be, a bust and wasn't gonna be able, but I don't see the Ravens pulling it out, man. I really see the Bills Mafia going. They ain't beating the Chiefs, but they had a nice run.
Going to the conference championship.
Yeah.
They're going.
I'm
to the
glad
conference.
you said that because I was just about to start mine with it doesn't really matter who who wins because no one's beating the Chiefs. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But you're gonna have to prove me wrong first. Uh that being said, for the Ravens, it's gonna have to be Lamar Jackson. He gonna have to do something if they expect to win. Um it's I see Stephen A say it all the time, man. If they um if they're behind, they can't catch up. Lamar isn't that
Yeah,
type of guy. With the lead, they're fine, but uh behind they just can't catch up. They don't have the right tools to.
right.
With that being said, I think Diggs and Allen are gonna put on a show. Um I got the Bills.
All right. Well, it's funny that you say they can't play uh, down because they were down by 10 against Tennessee, came back and got the dub.
Are you talking about the running football team, Tennessee,
Yeah, I was about
that
to
has
say
no
we really
quarterback?
we're saying
True.
Tennessee. Tennessee. We're,
True.
we're not talking about the
But they was
division.
down 10.
We're talking about the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, they beat them last year though, didn't they? If I remember
Yeah.
correctly, they beat them last year, right?
They thumped them, beat the shit
They
out of
probably
them, is
Yeah.
what they
they probably
did.
did.
But do they throw the ball a whole bunch,
That
DJ? Or
that
just
last season
No.
they did though. That last playoff, I think Wisham might have had like there was one he had like 200 yards passing. What's that boy named Tannehill?
Hell.
Yeah, it was one of those games. One he only had 88 yards passing though.
yo, DJ, not to cut you off, but do you see Ryan Tannehill just like throwing the ball and get 40 points, or is that the perfect scenario for the Ravens to be down to come back up? Since they're a running team too.
Yeah, I'm just saying it was down by 10. He got the dub.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just asking you. If
I mean, you
it was
guys are
that,
right. Yes, you guys are right. I'm just making a. You guys are stating facts. So did I.
but your facts
Point.
don't make sense.
They was down by 10. They came back. They won.
It's a fact.
Against
It
the
happened.
Titans,
It's a
though.
fact. It's a fact. It
What do
makes
you mean it
sense.
don't make
Titans.
sense? It happened. They was down 10. They came back. They won.
Yeah. It's also a fact that they're not a passing team. It's a fact,
Right. That is a
not
fact.
fiction.
Nope. See, there's another fact right there. So a fact for a fact.
Yeah, Josh Allen hasn't. He's had one turnover in the last 4 games. He's due for a couple.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm like Rick. My mind says Bills. My heart says Ravens.
It pains me to go against black quarterbacks.
It hurts.
And that's why I'm going with Lamar. That's exactly why I'm going with Lamar, because I do feel like the Bills are way better, but it hurts me to say, especially, hey, this is recorded. I can't go against a black quarterback on record. I can't do it. I'm going with Lamar. But to DJ's point about the whole running team about Tennessee, hey, they were up 10. They had a chance to keep that lead, and they shut down Derrick Henry. So if Derrick Henry keeps going, they have a lot of time of possession on the clock instead of throwing the ball. So I'll give DJ that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they win. I'm not sure if the Ravens win, but I'm going with them. They're gonna need a few of those plays where Lamar got that one touchdown to get that comeback. They're gonna need a big game from Lamar. Like, they're gonna need to. They don't have the weapons. J.K. Dobbins looks better as far as the seasons come along, but he's still a rookie. You can't count on any of the receivers. Hollywood Brown should probably change his name to Leesburg Brown.
Oh my goodness, no.
That's my guy though. He's cool.
No.
But he's cool. But
He said
his
Leesburg.
name shouldn't be Hollywood, but
Oh man. Yo, if I was Hollywood Brown, I'm fighting you off rip. Like right when I see you, I'm Leesburg. I'm Leesburg. All right, word.
Hey, there's a Leesburg, Florida.
Nah,
That's even worse.
Call him Berryville Brown.
Catch the ball.
Berryville
Brown.
Berryville
Brown.
But yeah,
I'd rather be called Leesburg Brown now.
Oh, for real, easy.
But
Berryville.
Berryville Brown.
I'm with y'all. I think the Bills are gonna win, but I want Lamar to win. I want to see that Lamar versus Pat matchup we could have had last year. With that being said, since I kind of just picked who I said is going to win this game, got Browns versus Chiefs. Browns got some momentum. Got in the Steelers' ass for what it's worth.
Shout out to Juju.
Fuck Juju.
What a guy.
Hey, shout out to Juju for appealing to his crowd. 7th grade and up.
What, 6th graders? Yeah, middle school.
Like, niggas, stop dancing, catch a touchdown.
Bro, he's at one 100-yard game since
Antonio Brown.
Since
Like,
he's had 100-yard game.
It needs to be on top.
It's funny. It's funny to me because it's
Like,
not.
nigga, you're the number 3 receiver, bro. Like, bro,
They moved him to slot
with Juju.
Yeah, it's funny to me how much they've still talked after they lost.
Oh yeah,
like they've kept going. Like,
yeah,
y'all are
not laws, nigga. They got the
they
brakes beat the fuck off them.
Hey, you
ain't nothing in the first.
You know what's so crazy? Like, I want to like the Steelers because of Mike Tomlin, but because of their players, I don't like them. Like, because Mike Tomlin is a hell of a coach.
Great coach.
Great defensive mind coach, but
that's
that
the one thing
team
with a black coach that I give a fuck less about.
You said what?
So that's one team with a black coach that I give a fuck less about.
I would say,
and I love Mike Tomlin, but I
would say San Diego before they fired the coach. But hey, I feel you.
I'm not even gonna talk ill on, because you know how I feel about about my guy Roethlisberger. So I ain't even gonna get started because I get
Hey,
yeah.
hey,
Hey,
look, hey, Rick, I might be the same there with you.
Yeah,
you
it's
know
a
what I'm
whole
saying?
different conversation.
hey, guys, do we think the Browns can do anything to beat the Chiefs?
Hey, be honest with you, Aaron. You notice how we just brushed over that? Like,
Right,
was
right.
it?
That's what,
He talked
Hey,
about
hey,
the
that's
Steelers
how
hey,
I
look,
before.
hey, look. The
felt like
Browns
the game
have.
before.
Freeze,
So I'll
freeze.
go. I'll go.
Look,
Yeah. My man
it's
froze.
this. I will say this. They
Let it
they
go.
they the Chiefs play down to their competition a lot,
Uh-huh.
like a lot. Uh, but the good teams, they'll fuck around and beat like the Bucks by 45. But the Jags, it'll be a nail biter and they win by field goal. Like that's how the Chiefs are. So I don't know.
There's no Jags in the playoffs though.
Yeah,
I
But
mean,
I was gonna say that the Chiefs
I
team
mean
is
they
a
fucked
little
around.
bit
Go
better.
ahead. My bad.
No,
So
I was gonna say the Chiefs team is a lot better than last year when they played down to their competition. I feel like this squad, they coming. Like every game, you're gonna see Tyreek Hill get his yards every game. You're
yeah,
gonna see Travis Kelsey
Kelsey,
come
right.
out there and eat, and then out on the low that we keep forgetting, Sammy Watkins is out there still playing.
yeah.
Like he's not he's the what number two, number three really, and he's gonna get yards if you start the double team. So what can you do with that team? And now they actually have a running back too. So you got a run game plus a pass game. Plus Patrick Mahomes is really a mobile quarterback. So he's like a new version of Aaron Rodgers, if we're gonna be honest. Like he can roll out, and if you sleep on him too long, he can run. He can get the first down and more. Like we seen the man scamper for 30 yards and get a touchdown.
So I'm gonna say, of course, that I got the Chiefs winning, but there is a slight chance,
Man, stop
very
talking
slight.
crazy.
The slim, no. The slimmest of chances. The Chiefs are 19th against the rush, and they got Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt back
Browns got
there.
a really good
The
running
Brown
game.
the Browns are third in the NFL in rushing. So it's if they can play keep away, the same thing you gotta do to Aaron Rodgers. If you can play keep away with those two running backs back there and just play possession ball with Baker Mayfield, because I mean he's like the Alex Smith 2.0 at this point of possession style quarterbacks. I, I'm, they have a slim very it's a slight 5.5%, but if they can do that, they have a chance. But I'm saying the Chiefs only because of that rushing attack.
Hey Rick, just to I had a slim chance of being 6 feet, but didn't happen. So hey,
Nigga, slim.
Oh,
Rick, don't start because we can go. And I'll be
Hey,
honest with you,
hold on. You threw up the ooh. You
I
J
threw up
Kid
the
did it.
oop. But
Yeah,
you
that's
talking
you did
crazy
that.
right now. You talking crazy. There's a slim chance that the Browns might beat the Chiefs. Nigga,
It's
really?
slim. I'm saying if they get
No.
they
No.
got they have they have the third best rushing attack in the NFL.
I'm
And
with
the, and
Rick
the
on this one.
Chiefs
There's
are
a slim
terrible with
chance that
that
they can fuck around and
against the
catch a dub.
rush.
I'm with Rick on this one.
keep
Y'all
They
going.
tripping.
have nothing to
Keep
lose.
going,
Yo,
DJ.
Do what?
I said keep going. Keep elaborate on that.
Oh, but I'm with Rick. I think they have a slim chance of winning because, like you said, they can run the hell out the ball. Um, they can ugly the game up real quick. And you keep the ball away from Mahomes. You limit his possessions. The key thing is if Baker has like 22, 23 pass attempts, that means they ran the ball a whole bunch and were effective. So when his pass attempts are kind of low, a good chance of winning because that means they've been able to run. So I think they got a slim chance. I'm on the Rick,
Here's the thing.
but
So
I still take the Chiefs.
Yeah,
so
same.
they're strong. They got Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb killing. I've noticed Nick Chubb, he gets a lot of his yards in the second half. They can't wait to establish the run game in the second half because by that point the game will already be over and they'll have to pass, right? So the only thing I say is you guys say I'm ugly in the game up, playing keep away. They have to get points early. They have to. That's the only way they get a chance because if you go down 14-0, early in the first quarter or something like that against the Browns. You're gonna have to get a touchdown that next possession, or if not, that whole run game is pretty much thrown out the window. So they're really gonna have to establish that early and often for them to get going. Then if they do that, they got Chubb and Kareem Hunt, who's gonna look to have a revenge game on them that can really keep that time of possession going. So they're gonna have to score early. They're gonna have to attack early.
You have to score 30 points to beat the Chiefs, minimum.
Right. Especially, I mean, in the playoffs, yeah, that has to be your goal. Like any time, really, that has to be your goal. But especially in the playoffs, you got to get as many points as possible. So before we get into NBA sort of questions, real quick, guys, you can be quick and you can give you a reason of why. You can state your case. But who you guys got for MVP? For me, it's I was about to say.
On, A-Rob, man.
Yeah, I was about to
it's only A-Ron. Like the way he's played, to keep showing people that he's one of the baddest quarterbacks to ever play this game. Ever.
Yeah. Russell Wilson played his way out of the fucking MVP. The MVP was his. He played his way out of it.
But that team, they're missing something. I don't know what it is, but Russell Wilson has to do everything to make that squad good. Like literally everything. Run, pass, make them look amazing. Like he might as well play defense.
Right. And then if you somehow get him to have a game like he had last week, that's what happens, right? Like he has to do everything for them to even have a chance to win. Like he has to do everything, and they might still not even win the game.
Right. Tyler Lockett shouldn't be the number 2 receiver. Like he should be the other guy.
Yeah, okay. If we're gonna talk about Russell Wilson, can we admit that he's way better than some people admit? Because them wide receivers are not as good as he makes them look.
He's special.
Because like the way he can go outside
he had
the
Doug
pocket,
Baldwin, bro. Come on, man.
Doug Baldwin can actually run routes though.
He had Doug Baldwin.
But that's still what we're going by. Like, bro, the way he could dump the ball running outside for 60 yards and it falls right in their hands, like. I feel like he got the Tom Brady,
They should have got AB.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know how Tom Brady
Russell's trying to get him.
You remember how Tom Brady made other wide receivers better? I feel like that's what Russell Wilson does.
Yeah,
for sure.
Aaron Rodgers too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because he got Valdez Scanlon out there. Who the fuck is a Valdez Scanlon? Like you don't know.
The past 4 years, he been throwing to a dude named Geronimo. Geronimo Allison.
Yeah.
Geronimo. Like, no,
yeah, Geronimo.
It's like, nah, dog. I would
Hey,
hey,
I don't know how the fuck he got his name.
I don't know. Miles was jumping off a waterfall or something. I don't know, but
yeah, no. And just so we got my man stats back there, 70% completion, 4,299 yards passing, and how many touchdowns he have? 48 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. My man killed it.
Special
with a 121.5% QBR rating.
Special.
Hey, you know who would have been an MVP conversation if their team wasn't trash? Deshaun Watson, because he was number 2.
Oh yeah.
Hey, not to hold it too long. Where do y'all think he should go? I keep hearing the 49ers.
God, I hope he goes to Miami.
I want him to go to the 49ers, bro.
I want him to go to Miami. Oh, 49ers with Kyle Shanahan?
Yes, that's why.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah. But I like Brian Flores. I like
Miami too, but it was just
Brian Flores.
If you're going to say any squad for him, I want him 49ers, bro. What about y'all?
I want him to go.
You know where I want him. You know where I want him.
Redskins?
You know where I want him.
That's where I want him to go.
You know where I want him.
Ain't nobody finna go to the Washington football squad.
Hey.
You know where I want him.
Any locked up? He gonna go where they tell him to go. This ain't the NBA, nigga.
I feel you, but I feel like the 49ers probably have more assets to give up because they can give
honestly,
up
this is where he's gonna go. Whoever give them the most first round picks.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say.
Actually,
no. Is dumb enough to do it.
It's the Texans. Whoever gives them the least first round picks is probably.
Hold on. We're saying first round pick. Didn't they give up a second round pick and a running back?
That's what I'm saying. Trade a 5th round pick for Deshaun Watson. That's Texans might think it's
And if they get rid of Deshaun Watson, or once they do, hands down the most trash organization in the
Yo,
history of organizations.
honestly,
I don't even think the Clippers can fuck up that bad.
if they trade Deshaun Watson, the NFL should be like, look, sorry, Houston fans.
Y'all had a
We
chance,
got
but
the
another team.
we got to remove this team.
Yeah,
We got to remove
Hey,
this team.
and
We
then
got to
at the
remove this
same
team.
time, they might cut JJ Watt because his contract, if they cut it, it's nothing to them for the cap. So they would actually gain money. Like,
I'd let JJ Watt go to at this point.
bro,
the
I'm sorry,
most
but I
trash
would like for
organization. So
me
you
how
lost J.J. Watt,
I would try to
D-Hop,
trade him. I
and
would just try
Deshaun
to trade
Watson.
him.
Yeah,
Try to get something in return.
but I would get JJ Watt off the books too.
bro, honestly, I would love to take JJ Watt.
Yeah, because you would get
Oh
him at
yeah,
a discount right now. But at
yeah. I
the
was gonna
contract
say,
he was at, I would get rid of JJ Watt too.
Yeah,
Because I can get three people for my
You,
defense, not
do,
just
do,
him.
do you
yeah,
think
but
he
who
still
do you
got? You
get
think
for
he still
him?
got some juice?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
He still got some
oh,
juice,
yeah,
but that's why I would get rid of him because he still has juice and I can still get something in return. I can get it.
Washington's going to
I
throw
can get
money
it.
at him.
That's why. That's why I say I would at least look to trade for him first because he still has value. I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to cut him instantly, but I'd try to get something for him. Especially, I mean, we don't know what they're gonna do with Deshaun, but if they do plan on packaging something, try to get as many assets as possible. Do the same thing with JJ and start over. But yeah, no,
Washington will just shower money to get them. Washington and the Cowboys will shower money to get either one of them right now.
I
Shower.
I don't see them going for Deshaun just off of they're stuck with Dak, but
Oh, I'm talking about JJ too.
oh yeah, no, I could definitely see them throwing a whole bunch of money to JJ real
Yeah.
fast.
What y'all think the Eagles gonna do? Do you think they're gonna keep start my boy or no?
Carson Wentz
Who's
is a
your boy?
starter.
Yeah, I was going to say which one of those was your boy.
Oh, but man, fuck a wins.
But to be
Yeah.
honest with you, the
Carson
Eagles
Wentz-
are
Hey, you want to hear some Carson Wentz stats? Look, here's Carson Wentz stats. I'm gonna read you the other quarterback. You guess who it is.
Average.
You guess who it
I was gonna
is.
say
You're gonna be
average.
like, ew. Watch Carson Wentz stats: 2,620 yards, 16 picks. I mean, 16 touchdowns, 15 picks, 49.4 QBR. All right, that's Carson Wentz. These are. I'm gonna read the first one to you.
Hey DJ, before you go, can I guess who it is first?
Who?
Does he play right now?
No.
All right, Blake Bortles.
No, I'm reading stats to you. This past year, same year. 2,055 yards, 16 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 61.8 QBR. Guess who that is?
Say it again.
2,055 yards. Don't look it up. 2,055 yards, 16 touchdowns, 8 picks, 61.8 QBR.
And who was the first one? Say the first one stats.
Carson Wentz.
That was Carson Wentz
Oh,
stats.
that was Carson Wentz stats.
Yes.
Okay.
Now guess this person's stats.
Dwayne Haskins.
Nick Foles.
No, not Nick Foles.
Trubisky.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, Maserati
Which one would you
Mitch.
take? Who would you take?
I'm taking Maserati Mitch, baby. No, I'm playing. I'm taking Carson Wentz, to be honest.
Bro, they played about the same amount of games. He had 600 more yards, yes, but he had 7 less picks with the same amount of touchdowns.
Okay,
But Carson
so
Wentz actually had like close to an MVP season, so I'm a bank off for
how many years
what
ago?
I saw.
This year.
How many years ago did you see that?
Was that 2 years ago?
This was this past year.
This would
No.
be year 3.
Since the MVP season
Since
or
the
close
Since
to the MVP
season,
season?
yeah, 3 years.
Yeah.
This
3
would
years.
be year 3.
I'm just saying he kind of showed that he has talent. I don't know what's going on with him.
All I'm saying
Maserati
is-
Mitch got hurt. His pride.
Every Bama they put back there for the
Done.
Eagles plays way better
Thank you.
than the Bama you paid all the money to.
Thank you.
That's all I'm
I'm
saying.
not.
Eagles
Now,
got the
I'm not
first
saying he's
Super
not
Bowl
talented.
championship in the history in their team's history. Got rid of that quarterback, because they put their future in Carson Wentz, and he has done what?
Not a damn thing.
If you're gonna go off of that draft, Dak is the best one, then Jared Goff, then Carson Wentz.
Right.
And Dak was what, a 4th round pick?
And I'm gonna be that guy.
Wentz
If that was Dak
Wentz
in that
late first, or
situation,
was he
where would his
second?
ass be right now?
Oh, he'd be cut.
I'm not gonna say why. Read
We
between the
all know
lines, people.
why.
Reading is
We all
fundamental. I
we
know. I'm
all
saying I'm
know
talking
why.
about the
Reading
listeners,
is
Jamel.
fundamental.
You might have
But,
some white listeners.
who
Hey,
you-
look,
Man.
and I'm just saying, like I have to emphasize what you was talking about. Like we
Yeah.
all know why. Like it's sad to say because think about Lamar Jackson. Like for him to have not an MVP season, they're saying, "Oh, he lost it. Is he gonna be good? Is he a bust?" Like, damn, the dude just broke Michael Vick's record plus a passing yards that nobody has ever done before.
And he got his best receiver right now might be a guy that tore his ACL, came back, and then tore his Achilles.
right.
That might be his best receiver right now.
Yeah.
Dog, it sounds so crazy when you say it, and it's like, Des Bryant went through it. Like, for him to be on the field right now, like, yo, shout out.
Yo. Yeah, my man's thankful.
Hey, so real quick before we move on, Super Bowl picks. Just say
right.
who it is.
Chiefs and Packers.
Chiefs
With Chiefs
Packers.
win.
Chiefs
Chiefs,
Packers.
Packers dub.
Chiefs Packers. I want to go Packers dub, but I think the Chiefs will win. But I'm gonna go Packers dub.
If the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, they
37-34,
gotta-
Mason Crosby kicks it to win the game.
Man, if a Super Bowl went 34-37, that would be tough, but it probably wouldn't be that high scoring.
It's
You
gonna
need
be high
30 to
scoring
get
for
the
the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
You need 30 to get the Chiefs. Shit.
I see it going like 20 something.
Nope, you need 30 to get the Chiefs.
Yeah.
No, you need 30. If you don't put 30, you don't win.
Yeah.
You need 30 to get the Chiefs.
Who you got, Aaron?
He said Chiefs Packers,
Oh,
right? You said
okay.
Packers?
Yeah,
Aaron, you said Packers?
I said I'm gonna go Packers.
All right, I'm going Chiefs.
But I think the Chiefs are gonna win, but I want Aaron Rodgers to win.
All right, man.
Pat
Time to talk
Mahomes
funky,
getting
man.
another one.
Time to talk funky, Aaron.